IDON'TPLAY27. Lots of new cards dropping, so if you guys want to get your what team up, make sure to check them out. Link in the description below, and use discount code MONEYSHOT to get 5% off what's already the cheapest ones on the market. Now, as far as the setup goes on this particular defense, there's a couple of different steps. I can do this setup really quick because I do this all the time, but you can see how quickly I can transform this defense. One of the most important things when it comes to this defense is these safeties. These safeties in the back here, they really make the biggest impact on the defense, whether it's run or pass. They're really going to be the MVP of this defense. So what I want to do is I want to put them in the best position to basically make as high an impact as possible. And the way to do that is simple. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Y triangle if you're on PlayStation, and I'm going to base it line. Then I'm going to do the Y triangle again, and I'm going to show blitz. You can see how the show blitz basically brings everybody down to the box. But those cornerbacks on the outside are a little bit too far down. They're a little bit vulnerable. So the last thing that I'm going to do, and this is kind of new, is I'm going to base a line again. And now you can see those cornerbacks back off in a more respectable position, but the safeties stay. The safeties down in the box are the most important part of this defense. So you can see now that they're down to the box, two reasons really. If they're down in the box like this, they're going to react to the receivers faster, and they're also going to react to the run faster, which is obviously what I want, because I don't know if my opponent's going to pass around. I have no idea. I hit random. The last step, I you see I already put my linebacker on a user blitz based off the fact, just for coverage reasons. It just takes away change of direction penalty if you guys don't know that. But the last step is going to be, I can either, if I want to, it's really up to you, but I like to play underneath coverage a lot. I like to play hard flats. That's going to help out a lot in the run, because you can see these guys are going to start off with this type of
In the 90s, you could tell a stoner by the tiny holes in their clothes. They were burns caused by hot rocks, bits of badly crumbled hash falling out of the split. No one talks about hot rocks anymore, because almost no one smokes hash. That's because an international war on drugs crackdown led to Britain swapping mellow hippie hash for something far stronger: skunk. And with skunk came violence and mental illness. This man is a weed dealer, part of the UK's new and ultra-violent industry of gangs, pushers, slaves and smokers caught in the trade of potent super skunk. There are tens of thousands of rooms just like this across the United Kingdom, and they exist because the demand for skunk is through the roof.
I've been doing this business for 54 years. I know about the problem that people call them for others. When people actually go in.
First open back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
3 years, that figure had plummeted to 14%. By 2016, it fallen again to a meager 6%. As for hash multipliers, Spurs season started 51% zero, 85% in 2008.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Throwing, Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll lead here to a third down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Prescott from the gun on third. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On first down, it's Elliott, and this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. To throw is Prescott.
Good D.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And
Good
he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had 1 week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
My fault, fellas, my fault.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left, early in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. From the 29, Prescott.
Ooh. Dak, what's going on, baby?
Johnson with a pick. And he will
Good
take
dude.
this one home. It's a touchdown.
Good motherfucking
This
dude.
defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit.
Cheer the roll back the back.
Yes.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And
Let
it's
me
now
tighten up
14-0.
there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We got technical difficulties, fellas.
And job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Let the crowd go. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. On second down, Elliott.
Come on, that ain't going to help the cause, fellas.
In the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
That is not going to help the cause. What's going on?
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. He's picked off near his own 48. So no problems here in this first quarter.
I'm going to take the dub.
And here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Don't we, though?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air one out.
And look at me, fucking up.
Inside the 5.
That should have been a pick.
Just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big-time play there for New Orleans. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Kamara. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're number 2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Back to throw. Forced out under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now back to throw.
Get over there, man.
Touchdown, Saints. Will Dissly, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-9
That was on
the
you.
extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past it.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0.
It's got ugly real fast, fellas.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On second down now. It's Elliott. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Prescott. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This is the 1971 plus 1976 Highlands High handoff down. This is a velvet rush press with a 1984 UW Black. Version of the left field is for
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Well, they picked up the 1st down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
It wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 21-0 our score after 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Throwing for his running back, and he's going to
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. There are 2 words that
That's a
we
wrap.
say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still,
Motherfucking
when you got
rap.
defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you. No matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
They start the drive on the ground.
Ooh,
Kamara.
I juked myself.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw here. So he's going to go for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play.
How the fuck he still get his hands on it like that?
When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Fuck, fellas.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of
was enough time left. I don't know now.
On to the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
A first down throw for Prescott. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
There's people out there ready to produce, and again, for the reasons that it should be,
Prescott to throw it. He finds his target. It's Schultz.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
You develop a relationship with the parents because these are the people
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And taking
Hold on to the rock.
Line before he's brought down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now Elliott. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's Elliott. He stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
He'll get this to Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
This was rice wash water, some sauerkraut, some leftover cannabis coconut oil, and some further unhomogenized and pasteurized milk. That's the goods. The only way to do it.
Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 2nd and 6.
What the fuck?
Complete, nearly picked off.
Wow.
He doesn't drop many of those, but 3rd down coming up.
Fellas, come on now. Come on now, man.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Looking long for Thomas.
About fucking time.
Now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
It's cool. It's cool. That was about to be a pick.
Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes.
God damn.
The 2nd down and 10th there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
What the fuck is you doing? What the fuck was that?
Big loss here as he's taken down.
This motherfucker ran backwards.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute
As a route.
to go in this first half.
Wow.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend.
Man, on some bullshit.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Beasley. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
I've got depression, I've got anxiety, I'm suicidal. And you give me these fucking drugs that I can take my own life with. It just makes no sense.
He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Man, I'd appreciate it if you just catch that shit instead of swatting it.
Not the man winning coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The best way I can describe it, after 10 years of not living on campus,
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And he's
this motherfucker caught it. Dang.
And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Let him catch it.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Touchdown.
Dang, fellas, y'all terrible out there right now.
In the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team.
You have to chalk this one up, fellas.
Finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Final play of the half, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Final adjustments being made for the 2nd half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the 2nd half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the 1st half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of
that'll definitely do it right there, fellas.
It's a opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Give me my ball back.
Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the
Damn,
end.
that motherfucker slid for 7 yards.
Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Kamara with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints are pouring it on. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Oh, yeah, I know what happened.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Plays
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Pete Werner. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They'll look to throw. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always have that being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Prescott off play action. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur. Once you start getting those numbers up there,
You just laughing to stop from crying. That was terrible.
Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. Got a man open.
And this motherfucker got it.
It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
All right, we just trying to get off the field.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the counter, Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was a terrible block. Just grabbed him by the arm. That easy.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 76 yards on the ground for him so far. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the 4th quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. they've loosened up on defense. So don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
That is caught by Lamb. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. And some room to run now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 108 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
On the ground, this is Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 43-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down, Kamara. Kamara's got the 1st down and then some. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 8. A big play there out of a running game. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon, and that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, it's Pollard. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds inside the